at that point, here came the Ring of Honor World Championship. And not only, I mean, there's been several generations of fans that had fond memories of Ring of Honor. There was the ones that loved it when it was just the, little bitty tiny indie wrestlers doing flipping and scramble matches that it started out, and then it grew up a little bit, and it was the best indie workers and unsigned guys in the business having hard-hitting matches. And then some people liked it when the fucking Cucamonga kids and the cosplayers took over and held the company hostage. But has Chris Jericho, in the manner in which that he currently conducts himself and or works in the ring, would this Chris Jericho ever have fit since 2002 as the Ring of Honor World Champion?
This version of Chris Jericho?
Yes.
Probably not.
And I saw somebody say, but it's brilliant that they did it because of Jericho's name value to get the Ring of Honor World title over. Oh, Jesus Christ. I agree, put the title on a star so that it will be over, but do you put... Who's your favorite baseball player right now? Brian?
My favorite regular player or pitcher?
Yeah, just regular favorite baseball player. Who plays baseball right now you like?
I really like Pete Alonso, but that's a popular pick.
Okay, should Pete Alonso be the next winner of American Idol?
Oh, God, no. No. He shouldn't even be in the competition.
Okay. Then just because people know who Chris Jericho is doesn't mean he's a choice for Ring of Honor World Champion. He's been the AEW champion. They've established that the AEW title is not the same genre as the Ring of Honor title. Ring of Honor title was always about the young, the hard-hitting, the technical in-ring, fucking kids that could go. And this is just, he's as a heel, he's trying to get heat with the Ring of Honor fans by destroying its legacy and tearing it all down and all that stuff. But what he's doing is he's just making people roll their eyes. At Ring of Honor, now Jericho's got a title belt from another promotion that doesn't even exist and is not on television, and so he can show it on AEW television. This whole thing is sideways. It's not going to please the Ring of Honor fans that existed, such as those that may be left. And as for the AEW fans, it's another goddamn belt. Everybody in this company has one already. Some people have more than one. So Jericho puts the Ring of Honor title on the line against Bandido, the former Ring of Honor champion, who, from what I have heard and understood, they went insane and signed full-time for a ridiculous amount of money for Sinclair Broadcasting and Ring of Honor's, levels. And again, Ring of Honor, after the Cucamonga kids left, was taken over by the Lucha guys, and they were trying to go for in-ring action without concentrating on it was the in-ring work that got Ring of Honor over. Not just mindless flipping action, but the work of the guys that took it seriously. So you got Chris Jericho, 50 years old, against a fucking masked lucha guy. My two favorite things. So I skipped ahead to the finish, and guess what? Jericho tapped him out with the walls of Jericho in what I'm sure was a scintillating performance by both men. Did I miss anything, Brian?
No, not really. Bandido got offered a AEW contract after this, apparently.
Oh, I'm sure he did. You get those like you get cars when you go to Oprah Winfrey's TV tapings, don't you? Just everybody gets one. We used to call it a clash of styles, but how is Chris Jericho versus Bandido? How is that a marquee main event match that you would put on national television in the United States of America between 9:40 and 10 p.m. and expect anybody to watch it.
You don't. I mean, you're only fooling yourself if you think that, and I can't imagine they're that dumb. You knew people were going to tune out because it's Bandido, and as good as he may be, no one knows who he is. It's just another guy out there with a weird mask against Jericho, who is one of the biggest stars they have right now, but still, he's not pulling people in if he's doing something no one cares about. And if anyone wants a good reason to be mad at CM Punk or mad at Omega and the Bucks, this is it.
There you go.
This is what we're left with now. Chris Jericho running that TV show, and it's horrible. And there's no one who has worked as hard as Chris Jericho to get to this position next to Tony Khan. And he is relishing this, but the program is horrible. His stuff is all sorts of bad. And we'll see where this goes in the weeks ahead, but they need some star power quick, and they need someone else who's going to help out with these segments so it's not Raw reject segments.
He just promoted 16 people to various positions in talent relations just purely to talk to these people and find out if they're grumpy or not, instead of, hey, let's book some good shit and lay some good matches out and teach some guys some things.
AEW is not good right now. It's really not good right now. There's a few things that are good. There are a few people that are good. There are other people that you think are good, but they're never on TV. But the TV is rotten. The booking's horrible. Some of the stuff is so lame, you don't even know how it got on the air. Nothing seems coherent. It's just a complete fucking mess.
So in other words, business as usual. A lot of people are going to say, oh, well, he doesn't have his VPs and he doesn't have pub, but explain the previous 3 years.